first of all, congratulations, Andy Farrell. Unbelievable achievement. I know he's been involved in a couple of Lions tours previously. But yeah, Donny was actually at an event last week and Johnny Sexton was speaking at it. And it was great to hear his insights into Andy Farrell himself. And he was saying he's never come across a coach that can coach every single aspect of the game. And obviously, he's a rugby league background. He then moved into the rugby union, probably started off his coaching career as a defence coach primarily. But yeah, Johnny said he can literally do absolutely everything, and the way he can actually manage the boys as well. He can be your friend, he can be an ear to listen to, he can be the dictator to get the best out of you. And yeah, I think genuinely he's a good guy, and has the players' best interests at heart and manages them extremely well. So, like, excuse me, personally, I've been on a Lions tour. It's a long time away from home. There's a lot of media attention that goes on to a Lions tour. Of course, they're going to go away in this one as huge favourites, but at the same time, it's going to come with a few setbacks along the way. And if there's one guy that's shown over the last 4 or 5 seasons with Ireland that when there is a bump in the road that they can quickly get back on track, it's Andy Farrell. So for me, it's a brilliant appointment. And now we're all just waiting to see who's going to be his right hand man and who's going to come in as defense coach and skills coach. And then there's all this chat that Ronan O'Gara might be, there might be a conversation there. That's what I'm looking forward to see who his backroom team is going to be. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a couple of left field options, but we'll wait and see. And yeah, we wish them all the best. Yeah, Donny, it's interesting when you look back at the history between these two sides. Ulster have met them regularly in the Champions Cup over the last 4 or 5 seasons. And when you look at the biggest defeats that Toulouse have taken, out of the top five, two of them have been from Ulster. I think it was 2014-15, maybe 15-16, was it 38 points they shipped. I was involved in a game back in 2007-8, I believe, 27-0. 2005, 2006, it was 30 points to 3, like 27-point margins. That's huge margin. Now, I don't expect that to happen on Saturday evening in Belfast, but they've played each other 13 times, 6 wins for Ulster, 6 wins for Toulouse, and 1 draw. So I know they're 5 times Champions Cup winners, and they are the Real Madrid of rugby, aren't they? They have all the superstars. There's been chat of Antoine Dupont not playing because everybody sees him in the sevens setup, and he's going to be vanished from rugby for Toulouse. But that's not going to be the case. He played last weekend against Lyon. He leads all the stats in the Champions Cup for line breaks, offloads. He's just their absolute superstar, and the team will be announced this afternoon. And I firmly believe that he will be playing, and that's not a good thing for Ulster fans because he is at the top of his game. They went away; they're sitting top of the log in our pool. You've Toulouse on 10 points, Bath on 10 points, Ulster sitting in 5, Harlequins in 5, and this is the interesting one because if Ulster don't get anything out of this game, they have to go away next week to the Twickenham Stoop and play against Quins, who have everything to play for, and you've also Racing, who you would expect to get a result over the next couple of weeks also. So it's a really tight group. It's going to be an epic game. It's sold out Kingspan on Saturday evening, one that I'm looking forward to. I think firstly from Connacht away to Lyon, they went away to Belfast and put in a really good performance, lost that game by a point in the URC, and they probably should have won that game. And a week later, they needed to dig in and put in a good performance against Munster. There's a couple of areas of their game, specifically their set piece, that they need to get sorted out. I know it's wet and windy, and it has been wet and windy over the Christmas fixtures, but the weather looks good this weekend. Away to Lyon, who got battered against Toulouse last week. They're sitting second from bottom in the top 14. So that is an opportunity to go away from home and try and get a victory. So I expect them to be very strong, or as strong as they possibly can be, to go over to Lyon. Munster, it's done it, shit or bust. It's simple as that. They go over to Toulon and get nothing out of the game. I think it's good night, Irene, for their Champions Cup hopes. They're going to welcome back maybe one or two faces. The biggest name hopefully will be Peter O'Mahony to come back in. Their lineout was a disgrace. It was an absolute disgrace against Connacht away from home, and he is a guy that will settle that down. He will make sure that the easy calls are made, and make everybody's lives a little bit easier when the going gets tough away in Toulon. Exeter, they didn't have any hope of getting a result in Toulon, and they went over there and beat them with the last kick of the game. Henry Slade knocked it between the sticks, so it can be done. I just think that Munster are in a little bit of trouble at the minute, and it's just because of all the injuries that they have, and they don't have enough senior players on the pitch to make go away from home against a big French outfit and have the leadership to get the job done. So, yeah, I can't see Munster winning, and Leinster at home to Stade Francais. I think that after a defeat to Ulster, they'll be wanting to get the RDS back bouncing again, and hopefully they're able to do that. I firmly think they will. There's a couple of guys they're going to bring back in also, and hopefully Jack's Ninaber's defense won't get opened up as many times as it did against Ulster. So yeah, I'm gonna go for an Ulster win. I'm gonna go for a Connacht win, a Leinster win, and sorry, Munster fans, I'm gonna say that Munster are going to get beaten away to Toulon.